Welcome back to People Be Like. I'm your host, William Haynes. This episode was brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Click it or ticket. Throughout my life, an issue I've found myself faced with is caring what other people think about me, wondering what it is that's going through their mind and focusing all of my efforts on proving them wrong. The sucky part about it is that the thing that would launch these insecure thoughts was usually a conversation that didn't matter at all. Most conversations you have in life are pointless, and everyone will forget, but for some reason we like to replay these conversations in our mind, twisting them and making them more and more convoluted as time goes on. Don't leave me alone for too long, or I'll start thinking about something I said in the 6th grade to the lunch lady that made no sense, and she doesn't even remember anymore because she's a lunch lady and has awkward experiences with preteens at least 19 times a day. But hey, no matter how you feel about your life, you're probably not misjudging your steps as bad as the back at it again at Krispy Kreme's guy.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Some things in life are out of your control. It's way too easy to get yourself caught into the notion of what other people think about you. Who do I blame? Society. Notice, when you drive down a suburban neighborhood, all the houses look the same. This is one of the biggest evils of America, conformity. Since our early youth, the systems we're visually presented to lead us to believe that if we're not just like other people, we're not doing the right thing. You know who wasn't like other people, which led them to do great things? Literally all of the great people. Martin Luther King Jr. was great because one day he was like, ooh, I don't even like segregation. For some reason, I feel like their bathrooms aren't as good as our bathrooms. Mahatma Gandhi was great because one day he was like, ooh, you know what? War and violence and all that other countries do, I don't want to do that at all. I'm not gonna do it. Your mom is great because she had you as a baby and kept you even though you look like that. If your mom didn't keep you, whoops, I wasn't talking about you. The things that separate you from societal norms are usually the things that give you personality. Don't let other people take that away from you because they will say things like,
I don't like you, you got dumb hair.
I don't like you anymore.
Grow up.
Most of your friends don't like you, but they don't know how to tell you, so I'm gonna tell you.
I don't want to be your friend.
Clean your face, you look dumb.
You can't even cook a cake. You're ugly.
oh, it's just a dream.
Or was it?
Yes, it was. Go back. Other people's words are just like the radio. Sometimes you just don't need to hear it. You know what they're gonna say? It's the same thing every time. Luckily, other people's words, just like a radio station, can just be turned off. Practice saying to yourself, I believe in me. Everybody else can shut up and go away forever. When I was a kid, I had a tail on the back of my head, which made me grow up different. When you're young, usually the last thing you want is to be singled out of the group. It was impossible to do that having a tail when no one else did. I regretted it for years. However, as an adult, I'm not mad about having a tail for 19 years. At first it made me feel different, but now I appreciate that there's an entire chunk of my life where nothing made sense. If I could go back in time and give the tailed version of myself advice, it would be, always be willing to be yourself. People can't ask for much more than that. So what do you guys think? How do you motivate yourself to be yourself? Let me know in the comments down below. And thanks again to the sponsor of today's episode, the NHTSA. And from May 23rd to June 5th, state and local law enforcement are stepping up enforcement to crack down on drivers who aren't using their seatbelt. The national seatbelt use rate is at 87%, which is good, but we can do better. The other 13%, or 27.5 million people, still need to be reminded that seatbelts save lives. Click It or Ticket isn't about citations, it's about saving lives. In 2014, there were 9,385 unbuckled passenger vehicle occupants killed in crashes in the US. To help prevent crash fatalities, we need to crack down on those who don't wear their seatbelts, so stay safe. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to People Be Like for 4 new videos a week, Monday through Thursday. I'm William Haynes. Very well together Instagram fitness model Anna Victoria has let out the secret of how to pose correctly for your photos, so
Oh my gosh.